Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my November favorites and fails. I'm also going to be ranking everything this time around as well, because when I did this last month for my monthly favorites, you guys seem to really like this ranking system, so I thought I would bring it back because I did try a lot of products this month, so I'm really excited to share everything with you today. But sadly, this is the last monthly favorites of the year of 2021, because next month I will be doing my annual yearly favorites, so I do skip out on my December favorites. So this is the last one. I can't believe 2021 is almost over. I feel like it just flew by so quickly. But before we hop into the video, I would like to thank Ana Luisa for sponsoring this portion of today's video. And if you guys have not heard of Ana Luisa before, they are a sustainable jewelry brand based in New York, and all of their pieces are so stunning, so beautiful, and all of them are fairly priced and they are produced ethically as well. So you are getting good quality jewelry items for a really good price point, and I absolutely love their pieces. There's just a style for everyone, no matter if you like something more dainty or you like more of a statement. I definitely think you'll find something on Ana Luisa that you would absolutely love. I love their pieces. I wear them all the time. I also love what Ana Luisa does as a brand, because they are carbon and water neutral and they try to use recycled materials whenever possible. So just overall love the brand, love their jewelry pieces and the quality. So this time around I did pick up 3 new pieces that I want to share with you. So starting off with what's on my ears right now. So this is the Charis hoop earrings, and I feel like these are just my perfect hoops because they are not too big. They're like a medium-sized hoop. They're also in gold as well, and then it just has a little pearl pendant through the hoop, and you guys know how much I love gold, you know how much I love pearl, so this is just like my perfect hooped earring and I love it. I love how it gives a statement, but it's not too much in your face, very much my style. And then this time around I also picked up 2 rings. So this one is called the Cody ring, and the best way to describe it is like the face of the ring got like pushed down while it was drying, you could say. But this one, although it's very simple, I feel like it still gives off a really strong statement because of that flat top surface. And then the other ring I picked up is called the Rope Mini, and this one's actually an adjustable ring, which I love because you can put this on any finger and it will work. What I love about it as well is that it's very skinny and dainty, so you can also stack this with other rings. Also, this necklace, I got it last year, but it's also from Ana Luisa. This one is the Joy necklace, and this is one of my favorites as well, so I thought I would just mention that too. So if you guys are interested in any of these pieces from Ana Luisa or anything else on their site, they are currently having sales up to 25% off, so it's a really great time to do some holiday shopping if you have not done already. Just click the link in my description box to shop, and don't forget to use my code JUDYMAKEUP10 at checkout for 10% off. And just once again, I would like to thank Ana Luisa for sponsoring this portion of today's video. But let's go ahead and hop into the video. So starting off with the dislike section, starting right at the bottom of the list, we have the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Dry Shampoo, and I got the mini version just in case I wouldn't like this, and I'm glad that I got the mini because obviously I did not like this. This is at the bottom of the list, and I've been trying to find a new dry shampoo that works, that has good ingredients, because apparently Batiste, the dry shampoo that I'm currently using, although it's very affordable, apparently the ingredients are not so good and it can be quite damaging to your hair if you use it too often. So I've been on the hunt. I've tried the IGK one, which is also very expensive, and then I thought I would give Living Proof a go because I've heard really great things about this dry shampoo. It seems to be like everybody's favorite, so I'm like, okay, this might be the one, but I still got the mini just in case. And the thing with this dry shampoo, it does a good job of taking the oils out, but what I don't like about this is the fact that it makes my hair feel very stiff, and it almost feels like I sprayed hairspray in my hair, which I really don't like that feeling. It feels like I have a lot of product in my hair, and it just makes it feel very stiff. And although the white cast is very easy to get out compared to the Batiste, it just doesn't feel very comfortable in my hair. And honestly, like, although my hair might look clean and not oily, I feel like my hair's dirty of how much product is in it. And I don't use a lot of this either, because a little does go a long way, but I don't know, it just doesn't make my hair feel good, because with the Batiste one, literally you just spray it and it doesn't change like the texture of your hair. It just gets rid of the oil and your hair is still flexible and everything. So with that, I really did not enjoy the Living Proof dry shampoo. I really wanted to love it, but I couldn't. But I know a lot of people love this, so I could be in the minority for this, but it's not worth it. And this little mini was like $25 in New Zealand, so about like probably 18 US dollars. Really expensive. So I personally would not recommend. I didn't like it, and I'm just back to Batiste, and I think I'm gonna stick to Batiste for a bit because I just spent like a lot of money on 2 expensive dry shampoos. I need a break. My wallet needs a break. So this one would have to be at the bottom. I did not enjoy this at all. And then next I have the COLLAB blush sticks. This was from the Lucky Penny collection, and I talked very lowly of these in my review video, and a lot of you guys in the comments were like, no Judy, the blush sticks are my favorite. What I could gather from the comments, I think there is just like a certain way to apply this, and it's to apply this not on top of foundation, so on sort of like a more minimal no makeup day. And if you are going to apply it on top of your foundation, it depends on the foundation you're applying it on top of. So I totally see where you guys are coming from, but for my personal makeup style, if I'm not wearing makeup, it's most likely I'm just not going to wear any makeup at all. I can totally see where you're coming from, and I was going to declutter this, but after seeing your comments, I thought I would keep it, give it another go. And on those rare occasions where I might not wear foundation, or I'm wearing very light minimal makeup, I'll give these another chance and see how I like them. But I think just overall, because that's not something that I would typically use anyway, I do have other cream blushes that I like that I can wear on top of foundation that would go with a full glam, like my normal makeup look. These just really weren't my favorite, and I guess it's a good thing because in the future, if I get sent these from ColourPop, I won't use them. I'll add it into a future giveaway, and then for those of you guys that love it, can have it. So I think it's a win-win situation. But moving right along into the light category, these are products that I did enjoy, but they didn't become like my favorite holy grail products, but I still enjoyed them. So let's start off the list with the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics lip liner and a liquid lipstick. So I got these for 50% off because Morphe was having like a 50% off sale not too long ago. So I thought I would try her liquid lipsticks out and just give them a go, because initially I did want to purchase something from her brand just to sort of test it out and see how it is. And these are not bad products, but I'm not too sure if it's like really worth the price. Like I don't mind because I did pay 50%, but if I was paying full price, it's like I'm not really sure if it's like so worth it. So starting off with the lip liner, I got mine in the shade Macaroon, and this just reminds me of the ColourPop lippy pencils, where it is like very creamy, and because there's just a more cheaper alternative that's very similar, it's hard to recommend this one. So I'm not saying it's bad, because I really do like the ColourPop lippy pencils. It's my absolute fave. I like these kind of lip pencils over like wooden lip pencils. These are very creamy, very smooth to apply, so the formula is good. I just don't know if it's like really worth the money. And also the color is not really my favorite, and the finish is actually not a matte. It has like a satin metallic sheen to it, so I wasn't aware of that. I thought all of her lip pencils were matte, but this one does have sort of a sheen over it. So the color's not my fave, and the formula is very similar to the ColourPop one, so personally I would recommend the ColourPop ones. But the liquid lipstick, I got mine in the shade Be Brave, and I was thinking that these were going to be a little bit more rosy, but they're definitely more neutral mauve, which is really not like my typical go-to kind of lip colors. I like something a bit more warm, rosy, a little bit brighter. So these colors off the bat weren't like my favorite, so that was like on me. The liquid lipstick is okay, like it's very comfortable, I'll give it that. It's very pigmented, easy to apply, but I feel like it really emphasizes the lines on my lips. Like I'm wearing a liquid lipstick from ColourPop right now that I am going to mention in the favorite section, but you can see like this velvet blur, it has like a blurring effect to it where it doesn't really emphasize the lines on my lips, but this one does. but it doesn't feel drying. So that's good, it's comfortable, but I think the way it looks is just a little bit too heavy of a liquid lipstick for me personally. And the next product is from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Pillow Talk lipstick, and similar to the Jaclyn Hill products, I thought this would have been like my everyday go-to shade, but again, it is quite nude. And these days, I'm not really into nude lip colors. I like something a little bit brighter. I think me a couple years ago, I would have loved Pillow Talk, but again, this is not a bad product. I think the formula is really great. It's very smooth, pigmented, easy to apply. The color is pretty, just not really my preference for a daily lip color. And I believe I got mine in a medium, which I didn't know she had different shades of Pillow Talk, and I think I got the Pillow Talk medium, not the original, so that's my bad. I think the original will probably suit me a little bit better, but it's still a really nice lipstick. I just don't know if it's like worth the price point, you know what I mean? Because I know I keep comparing everything back to ColourPop, but like, it's what I have most of in my collection. It's the brand that I know really, really well. So their luxe lipsticks feel very luxe, and they're like a fraction of the price of the Charlotte Tilbury one. So I'm not saying this is bad. Obviously the packaging is way nice, and I'm not telling you guys like you need to go get this lipstick right now. Like, it's everything. But if you're curious about it, it's good. And next up, I tried a new eye primer. This one is from Ace Beauty. It's their eyeshadow amplifying base in light. And I actually got this in my BoxyCharm, and I have been using this as my eye primer as I have finished up my Kaleidos one that, if you follow with my project pan, I did end up finishing that. So this came in perfect timing, and I have been using this every single time I've done my makeup. I'm actually wearing it underneath my eyeshadows today, of course. And I do think it's very effective. I think when I apply my eyeshadows on top, I feel like they look more vibrant, and it does go on a lot smoother. It is very comparable to the P. Louise eyeshadow base. Like, it's pretty similar. If anything, I would say this one is probably less thick than the P. Louise, but pretty much does the same thing, like sort of same consistency, same kind of packaging. But I have been enjoying this, and the reason why it's a little ranked a little bit lower is just because of the shade. The shade I got was light, and it is very, very light on me, even for like my skin tone. Even though you don't really see that after like all the eyeshadow has been applied, I would like an eyeshadow base that's a little bit more similar to my skin tone. But I have been loving this, and it has been my current eye primer. Next, I have this blush oil from the brand Euphoria, and this blush oil is really interesting because it actually adapts to your body's chemistry to give you like a unique blush color. On me, it's a fuchsia pink, and I'm gonna assume that on most people it's probably gonna be a fuchsia pink as well. With these like color changing, chemical reacting products, they all end up looking like a fuchsia pink on everyone. But I only used this product once, and I'll put up the TikTok that I did for this blush oil. And although I've only used it once, I really like the outcome of it. I thought the fuchsia pink color that came out of this oil was very, very pretty, and it wasn't too bright. It looked very natural, and I think it blended out well. It wasn't patchy. I think it looked great. So I'm really excited to use this more. I think it's a really innovative, unique kind of product. I haven't seen a color changing blush oil before. So for that one time I did use it, I did like it, and I'm excited to use this a lot more. Next up, we have some products from ColourPop. Also from the Lucky Penny collection, I have the Luxe Velvet Liquid Lipsticks. The red one is called On a Roll, and the mauvey one is called Penny Pincher, and these shades are really pretty. I really did enjoy them. The Luxe lipstick formula I absolutely love. These shades are very, very pretty. I just didn't get to use them as much. They're not like holy grail shades, but I did enjoy them. And moving back onto hair, I have one more item. This one is from Briogeo. It's their Matcha and Apple Replenishing Superfood Shampoo. So I did finish up my Function of Beauty shampoo, and I have switched to Briogeo now, and as you can see, I haven't used much of it, but I did start using this in the past month. And first off, it smells so good. It smells like apples, which I love. It has a fairly good leather to it. I think I just love a like really intense leather, so I'm gonna say it's like fairly good but not very intense, and I have been enjoying it. I feel like my hair feels very clean. Just knowing that Briogeo has good ingredients makes me feel a little bit better about my hair, and especially after like cutting my hair, I do want to get it back to a healthy state. But because Briogeo is really expensive, I feel like I'm expecting to see good results with this because I don't want to waste my money on a very expensive shampoo. But because I've only been using this for the past month, I don't think I'm gonna see so much of a big difference in my hair, but I guess I do want to see like a bit of improvement in my condition in the next coming months. But so far I have been loving it, and I'm gonna rank it at this spot. Next I have a nail polish. This one is from Catrice. It's their More Than Nude nail polish, and I have the shade 07 Nudie Beauty. And I was actually supposed to mention this last month, but I completely forgot, but I remembered it this time around. And it has been the nail polish that I have been wearing for, I would say, the past 2 months now. Have been really enjoying this. I really like the color the most. I think it's a really nice sheer nude. Like, it looks like you don't have anything on your nails, but it also does. Like, it's just a really nice nude color. I like it on my skin tone as well. Like, I don't want to be too picky because this is very affordable. It's Catrice. It's actually my first Catrice product, but the nail polish, I feel like it's just supposed to be a sheer color. I think if you build it up too much to get like an opacity, it does chip fairly quickly, and that's what I noticed the first couple times I used it. I was trying to get it to an opaque color, but it chipped on like the second or third day. I don't know if that's just because I do a lot of house chores and I'm very like hands-on. If I just apply a sheer layer like I have on now, I don't see any chipping at all. Like, I mean, a little bit, but it's like my, I think, third day, fourth day with this on. So I do think it's a good nail polish formula, but I think it's just like you can't use too much of it. And also if you use like a base coat or a top coat, it's gonna chip more because it's adding on to these layers. But nonetheless, I have been really enjoying this. I really like the color. It has been the nail polish that I have been wearing like all the time. And then back onto COLLAB. I tried their Level Up mascaras in the past month. I got all 3 sent in PR, and I did use all of them. I will say I'm not sure if it's like my one, but I do feel like these feel a little dried out. Like, the formula is super thick and quite dry, which I don't mind, but I'm not sure if it's like my ones or if that's just the formula itself, because this kind of like texture I get reminded of is when like a mascara has been open for a couple months, but I'm not too sure. But nonetheless, I have been enjoying these mascaras. They do give more of like a thicker texture to your lashes. It says that these are a lengthening mascara, and personally, because it's a bit thicker, I would say it's just, is it like volumizing? Like, I don't really know these technical terms when it comes to mascaras, but I find it's very similar to like the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, where it's very like thickening and like almost like clumpy, but I like that. But what I really love about these mascaras is the shades that it comes in. So it comes in black, burgundy, and brown. And although when I apply the burgundy or brown, you can't really see too much of a difference, and I like to apply it on my lower lashes. I actually used the brown today, but it's not so obvious that it's brown, but to the user it's obvious, you know what I mean? But I do like how they came out different colors. I hope more brands do this in the future, because like, let's say if I was wearing like a purple look, I'll use the burgundy one, and it just kind of adds to the look a little bit. It's a very subtle detail. So for that, I have been loving these, but it's not like my favorite mascara. But if I was to order on ColourPop and I needed a little bit more on shipping, and I was running low on my mascaras, I definitely would add in this one. And then to top off the likes category, I have the Skin Proud Refreshener Hydrating Face Mist. This is a brand at Walmart. I think it's a new brand. I got sent their PR set. I think it was everything in their line. Honestly, I don't even know how they got my address and how I got that sent to me. And this is the only product that I have tried from them so far, just because I have a lot of skincare that I'm testing out right now. But this one is a really nice one. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of it. It's a really nice refreshing spray. I like to spray this at night, at the end of the day, just to freshen up my makeup, or throughout the day even, because it's been getting really hot in New Zealand. So this is just nice to like just refresh your face. It feels so nice. The mist is very fine, which I really like as well. This is pretty scented. It smells like grapefruit, I would say. And I'm gonna assume that this brand is very affordable as well, so for that, I like it. I don't think it's a must, but I have been enjoying it. And I think because I'm in just hotter weather right now, these kind of sprays are just so important to me. me. So now moving into the favorites, obviously my favorite part, but I want to start off with a non-makeup item because I genuinely have been loving this brand so much. It's from Blueland, but I have been seeing a lot of creators be sponsored by Blueland, and that's how I actually discovered them, is from some of my favorite YouTubers. And I did buy everything with my own money, but I mean, if Blueland is watching and they want to sponsor, my email's down below, because I really have been loving everything from them. I got pretty much their whole kit. I got their sprays, I got the dish soap, I got the hand wash, and I got the laundry powder and tablets. I got just everything, and I really love what they stand for and their concept. Everything is sustainable, where their packaging is reusable, so you just get a tin or a spray bottle that you keep forever. But what I love most from them that I tried is actually their laundry powder and tablets, because my laundry has not smelled better. Like, it just smells so good, and I just love the concepts. The tins are very, very cute as well. I love the colors, and I have been using the sprays. I've only used the yellow one, which is like the multi-surface one so far, because I literally just got these last week. The hand wash soap is really nice, as well as the powdered dish soap. Everything I just love, and I would highly recommend. So if you guys have been looking at Blueland, I would recommend that. I've been just really enjoying this brand. But let's move back into makeup. The next item I have is from M Cosmetics. It's their lip cushions, and this is nothing new to me. I have tried this formula a very long time ago, but I did get sent some new shades. So I originally had Magic Hour, Faded Clementine, and Venetian Rose, but then I got the Hour 3, and I really want to talk about this shade here. I'm not too sure how you would pronounce this, Angeli maybe? But this would have to be my favorite shade out of everything. Before it was Magic Hour, but I love this shade just a little bit more because it's a little bit brighter, it's more pink, and I've been really enjoying this. And I did swatch all 6 of these lip cushions on my lips, and it's probably one of my favorite videos I've done because I just really love the aesthetic. It's just my aesthetic in a video, so I'm gonna leave that video up here if you would like to check that out. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that shade because this is nothing new to me, but I have been loving Angeli. And next up, I want to talk about the Lucky Penny palette from COLLAB. This one I have also been really enjoying as well. It's a really nice 9-pad monochromatic warm toned eyeshadow palette. So if you love warm tones, I think you would absolutely love this. Do you need it? I don't think you do, because I think a lot of us do have these tones, but this has been a really nice palette that I've tried in the past month. I loved all the looks that came out of it as well, so for that I'm gonna rank it here. Really enjoyed this. Such a perfect fall palette. And the next product I literally think is such a genius product, even though it's so simple. So this is the 4th Ray Beauty Coconut Lip Scrub. And you might be thinking, why is this a genius product? Okay. It's not the product itself, the formula. Obviously we know and love a good lip scrub, but it's the packaging for me, because this comes in a retractable kind of lip balm format, and I love this. This has solved one of my first world problems, because usually lip scrubs come in a little jar and I just find them to be very messy, like using your fingers. Sometimes it'll spill out over the edge, and it's just like not practical, you know. And I feel like in those jars they dry out very quickly as well. But this comes in a lip balm format. You literally just apply it, don't need to get your fingers dirty, and then you wipe it off and you're good to go. The formula on this is really nice as well. The sugar particles are not too thick and abrasive, like they're very small and almost gentle, but it does the job in getting rid of the dead skin off your lips. So for that, I feel like it's just a very genius product. I personally have not seen a lip scrub in a lip balm format. I'm sure it has been done before, but I personally have not seen it, and 4th Ray Beauty is very affordable, and I just really love this concept. They also have different scents as well, so if you're not a fan of coconut, they do have some other options, but I think this is just really genius. Like a lip scrub and a lip balm formula. Who would have thought? This is what I've been asking for subconsciously, because I love a good lip scrub, but I don't use them so often because it comes in a pot or a jar. This is like what I need. And then the next product, I kind of hinted to it before, but it is the lip color that I'm currently wearing. Also from the Lucky Penny collection, it is the Luxe Velvet Liquid Lipstick in the shade Tried and True. And this was such a good name for this liquid lipstick because it has been my tried and true. Like, just look at this lip color. This is such a perfect daily warm tone color. It does remind me a lot of my other favorite ENQUIRIES, but more of like a warm toned orangey version of that. I just love how this looks, and it has been like my go-to lip color. I've been wearing this a lot in the past month. It has become one of like my favorites. I'm gonna be adding this into my 2021 favorites, like for sure. That's just how good it is, and I only got it this month. Another amazing product I tried this month comes from Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics. This was the other thing that I purchased from my little order on Morphe, but this is her Luminous Rouge Loose Powder Blush. I have mine in the shade LOML, so Love of My Life. And you guys, this is just so unique as well. I personally have not seen a lot of loose powdered blushes. I feel like this kind of format comes a lot with setting powders or foundations, but not a blush, and that really intrigued me, and that's why I wanted to try it. I do like the packaging because it has the J and J for Judy as well, but this formulation, you guys, is just so stunning. I'll put some photos up of when I've worn it because I don't have a clip of me applying it, but I'll show you on the days I've worn it. And on those days that I've worn it in my TikToks or in my YouTube videos, I'll get comments asking, what blush are you wearing? And that's usually a comment that I don't get so often. Like if I'm getting questions about my makeup details, it's always like, what contacts are you wearing? What are your lashes? What is your eyeshadow? It's usually like eye focused or like lip color focused. I never get questions about my blush, like what is the blush you're wearing? And the only time I did was when I was wearing this blush. It is such a pretty blush. Like the way it looks on your skin, it's so luminous, but it's not overly dewy. It just looks so amazing, and all you really need is just like a little tiny bit in this cap. And what I'll do, my favorite brush to apply this with is the Morphe x Ariel A22 brush. It's not like a very dense brush. It's very fluffy and it's very skinny as well. So I'll take a little bit of this and just brush some on the back of my hand as well and apply this to the apple of my cheeks, and I kid you not, like it looks so amazing. You get so much product in here because you really only need a little. I will say, if you are similar to my skin tone, this shade Love of My Life is a little too dark, so I use just a little bit of product, but it is so gorgeous. The only blush that I could really compare it to, but it's not even that similar, would be the Cosmetics Heaven's Glow blushes, where it has that just like natural within, like it's so hard to describe. This one is just a little bit more pigmented, where the Heaven's Glow blushes are just a little bit more sheer. This one's just a little bit more impactful, but still love both, and this one has become a staple in my collection now. Like I love this one so much. In the number 2 spot, we have some new false lashes, and these are from House of Lashes. They came out with a new line, so this one is like their sustainable line, and honestly the packaging really got my attention. This green, you know how much I love green, but I picked up all 4 styles, but I only tried 3. I'm actually wearing Good Karma on my eyes right now, and if you have been watching any of my videos, any of my 3 looks 1 palette videos, I've always been wearing these lashes. So I'm wearing Good Karma right now. Love and Light is the shorter one, and then Blessings is the one that's a little bit longer. And what I love about these lashes the most is that these are not really long in length, because I feel like some of the lashes that I recommend, they are very long in length, and if you had monolids or single lids, maybe that's too long and overpowering. These are shorter in length, but they still have that density and fluffiness to it. Just love the styles of these. I love the way they make my eyes look. They still give definition to my eyes, but they're not overpowering my eyes. So these definitely have become a new favorite of mine. Like I just love how these look. But okay, you guys, we are now heading into the number 1 spot of the month, and this is coming from Cosmetics. It's their Sunscape highlighter, and I have mine in the shade Clarity. When I just tell you that this is the most perfect highlighter, I'm telling you, it's the most perfect highlighter. It is so worth it. It is what I'm wearing on my cheeks right now, and this highlighter is very buildable. You can make it very natural and like a glow from within, or you can build it up to get it very intense and metallic. But the way it looks on your skin, it doesn't even look like it's on your skin. It looks like just a wash of glow over your cheeks. It's so pretty. You could use this just as like a luminous overall powder, just take a little bit on a fluffy brush, but it just looks so good. And when I saw this, I knew I was gonna like it because this packaging is very similar to the Heaven's Glow blushes, so I love those so much, so I already knew I was gonna love this. And it's just so pretty. The undertone is beautiful as well. This packaging is luxe, it's gorgeous, it's so worth the price. And that, you guys, was everything that I tried in the past month of November. My favorites, my likes, my dislikes, that was everything ranked. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, if you could give the video a thumbs up, I would appreciate it so much. I would also love to know some of your favorites or fails in the comments down below as well. I love chatting with you guys. But again, I do want to thank Ana Luisa for sponsoring a portion of today's video, and if you guys want to shop any of their jewelry on their site, you can just shop the link in my description, and you can also use my code JUDYMakeup10 at checkout as well. And just thank you guys for watching my videos, because I would not get opportunities like this to partner up with my favorite jewelry brand and work together with them. So just thank you so much for supporting me. I truly appreciate it. But with that being said, that does conclude today's video, guys. Thank you so much again for watching. I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!